I have a hard time believing that they would release Trey Lance. I mean, again, whether he holds a lot of value in terms of a trade market, I mean, that's to be determined. But they're going to eat tens of millions of dollars in a release of Trey Lance versus just millions of dollars in a release of Sam Darnold. And they still have Trey Lance under contract for another season after this. And then, obviously they wouldn't pick up the 5th-year option. So at the very least, again, even if Purdy is the guy, you're still paying for your QB1 and QB2. You're still paying $15 million total, even if you keep Trey Lance. So I don't think a release is in the cards, which is why I think a team like Minnesota would give them something of value. And I mean, is a 3rd round pick enough? Is a 2nd round pick enough? If I'm the Vikings and I know Kirk Cousins is gone after this season and Trey Lance is still just 23 years old and he's the hometown kid, I 100% am going to roll the dice and send a 2nd round pick if San Francisco says, yeah, I'll take that. If you give us a 2nd round pick, you can have Trey Lance. I do that in a heartbeat. And not only that, but Minnesota's GM came from San Francisco. He cut his teeth in San Francisco. He went from San Francisco to Cleveland and then became the GM in Minnesota. So there's a connection there as well. I honestly think the Minnesota, if Trey Lance is not a 49er in 2020, I'll say in 2024, I genuinely believe it's because he's a Minnesota Viking. It just makes the most amount of sense. It's the best fit. There's storylines that work with it and everything.